Right, William. So, good first lesson today. Got through an awful lot. Um, so, main thing is the chords. So you got the diagrams there. So I won't go through, how they're played again. You can see that for yourself. But as I said, just the general kind of rules of thumb for chords, as I said, is wherever possible, get your finger right up to the fret. So, for example, with E minor, get that middle finger right up there, and then the other one obviously can't go all the way up, but as close as you can get it. So it should be kind of, fairly pressed up against the other finger. Make sure that it's on the very tip of your finger, just a couple of millimeters below the nail is generally where you want to do it. Have them straight down, okay? So not kind of lying down like that. So, good curve over and coming straight down on that string. And obviously, as well, give it a good squeeze, plenty of pressure. That's always important. And, if it hurts, that means you're doing it right, basically. Um, so we did that. So there's the chords, and as I said, put them together, different combinations. So we did E minor, G, A minor, C, and we threw D in there at the end as well, just for the sake of Johnny Cash's version of Hurt. So a lot to get through there now. So maybe take your time with it. Now that is a lot for one lesson, and on top of that, then a couple of fun little techniques as well. So the pull off, hammer on, and slide. Okay. And for now, just just use those to mess about, and see what happens. And just remember that you can string them together. That's where the fun really begins. So like open, hammer, pull off. Just kind of random meandering about. It's good. It gives you um, it just kind of familiarizes you with the instrument and what it can do and how it responds to what you do. Kind of just get a feel for it. So then the other thing was strumming. So as I said, the main thing about strumming is that it's got to be steady, and you want to generally move in a sort of a constant motion, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then just not necessarily hit all of the movements that you make. So, for example, the one we did was a nice simple one. So down, 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 up, down, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. But if you mute the video, it just looks like I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up. But I'm skipping most of those upstrokes. So start off with that one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then just kind of vary it up a little bit, but keep that motion going. Okay. What should change and what should kind of vary is which of those motions you hit the strings with and which ones you miss the strings with. Okay. So that's what kind of defines the rhythm. Other than that, oh yeah, so Hurt anyway. Now, we didn't really get a chance to look at this in detail, but as I said, you can text me on a good few other songs as well. We'll get cracking on those. But for now, you've got A minor, starts off with the bass string. Well, maybe. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm kind of just going off the top of my head here. But it's the fifth string, bass string, next one, and then you just strum the rest of the chord. So all of that lasts for 4 beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. C. Same thing again. Fifth string, fourth string, strum the rest. Then that D. So you've got D major. There it is there. And the D sus2, as I've written down there, is just you leave the first string, the E string, open by lifting up your middle finger. Now make sure that third finger there, this one, is standing straight up so you're not getting that, okay? So it's got to be out of the way. And the difficulty with D is getting your third finger in just the right place so it's not touching the third string or the first string. Okay, so that's kind of tricky. Now that takes a while to kind of find that sweet spot. But yeah, so there's Hurt anyway. 3, 4. That's roughly it anyway. And then in the chorus, the chords get different. But I think he goes to a G actually in the chorus, so you have that as well. So yeah, just do it to death. And the most important thing is put the chords one after the other and go from one chord to the next again and again and again and again. And that's by far the most important thing. If you take anything away from today, it should be that. All right, I'll see you next week.